Hi everyone, welcome back to TrueMamle. I hope you are all well by the grace of God. If you are new here, my name is Mamle, a Ghanaian living in the UK, and I bring you a story. I came across this story, it's very interesting. It's a bit emotional, but I thought I would share it with you because I know that majority of the people on this channel are young, so I thought it will help someone. Or maybe somebody is going through this thing as we speak now and don't know what to do. This lady was taken to a church as a baby, as a one day old or something. But luckily, a doctor found her and she was adopted. I will leave the story for you to watch. But what I want to say is no condition is permanent. It can be that that person was pregnant during one night stand, as they call it here. It can be mentally this person is not well, but she or he, because I'm saying she or he, it might be the man who took the baby there, it might be the woman who took the. That's why I'm using she or he decided that the church room is a place that this baby will get help. Instead of dumping the child in a garbage like some we hear some other people do, or take the baby to a field somewhere, or or bury the baby alive, God forbid. This family or whoever they are didn't do that, but they took the baby to the church. Reading the comment, one comment that touched my heart is somebody put it there like the mother has given the baby to God and God has taken care of the child. That summarizes everything. How she has turned up to be today, God has done it. So I'm saying that it doesn't matter what condition you are. Please, if you cannot take care of that baby, please give the baby to a responsible people to look after that child. Don't go and do the unthinkable. I can't be saying other things online. Don't do the unthinkable. I know how it is. I was once a single mom. I know how hard, I know how difficult it is. And that's why this video really touched my heart. I know there are plenty people there, as I'm speaking now, that are single or do not ask for this to happen. One night stand, or maybe they were raped, unfortunately, but then the child has come. They couldn't decide early to get rid of it. They gave birth and then they get confused again, or people were laughing at them and they don't know what to do. Please don't do the unthinkable. Give the baby to God and let God take care of the baby. Thank you so much. I'll put a video there for you to watch. And if you think it will help someone, please share it so it will help someone. Thank you and God bless you as always. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Reporter Dina Baird tells a story 3 decades in the making.
We call this one Lost and Found. A young mother lost after delivering a tiny baby, but she found a way to give that child a bright future. And the baby found her purpose in life back at the very spot where she was left in 1992.
I come here before I go to work.
That's how Nestor Hermogino started each shift at Ascension St. Mary in Chicago.
I pray for everyone, everyone, my kids, my family.
He worked at the West Side Hospital as a secretary in the ICU.
Everybody's friendly. Nurses are friendly.
On March 20th, 1992,
I was the only one here.
kneeling in his usual spot, he wasn't alone.
And I said, wow, ooh, it's a baby,
Wrapped in a blanket and just a few hours, maybe a day old.
That's where I found her.
the infant left in the hospital chapel made the news. We found the story in the WGN archives.
Oh, look at that.
We showed the video clip to Ivory and Donald Reisterer.
And look at that bow. She didn't like bows. See, this is love. That's all that is. I fell in love with that baby, didn't even know her.
The former teacher and her husband, a retired police officer, did know they wanted to add to their family. With 2 grown sons,
Ivory and I were considering about adoption.
And I always wanted to have a daughter. That is so beautiful. That's who we saw that very first day. We saw this beautiful baby.
She just grabbed my finger and wouldn't let go. And then Ivory came by and put her arms around both of us and said, "We're a package deal."
they named their newly adopted daughter Logan Nicole and brought her to their home on Chicago's South Side 31 years ago.
That blanket was me. And I still think that was just, how amazing is that? Even though we didn't know who my birth family was, I've always had an amazing, amazing, amazing family and amazing parents.
We did everything we were supposed to. The family embraced us. The neighborhood embraced us.
I had a happy childhood. They've always supported me in making sure, like I said, I knew where I came from, I knew my story.
But that's not where Logan's story ends.
We said, you need a good education. And as she was going through school, what would you like to be when you grow up?
Do you want to have orientation for
Yes.
charge nurse?
Yes. I always wanted to be in the medical field. This was actually my very first nursing job. And I actually came my first day of orientation into the chapel. I walked in and it felt like I had always been here. Like I had seen it before. Like this wave of familiarity came over me. It felt like home in a way.
In fact, it was her first home. She started 2 years ago working at the West Side Hospital, just 4 floors up from Nestor.
I felt good. I mean, that I found her, that I was part of it, you know. I'm so glad.
When I first met Nestor, I couldn't believe it. This is where I'm starting out my nursing career, something that I've wanted to do for years and years and years, something I went back to school to do, and it's all kind of coming full circle, and now I'm here.
Yeah, this is where I found you, this right here.
How amazing is that? That somebody that comes here every day, the nicest man in the world, he's the one that found me here. So this is the one that I came home in. And then these are the clothes I think that I was in too.
Wow.
Her blanket, the tiny dress she was wearing when found, all of it carefully kept over the years.
I was healthy, I was warm, I was dressed up. I was loved. They could have left me anywhere.
I'm glad that, you know, you came out to be what you are now. I mean, I'm proud of you.
And Logan hopes her birth parents are proud of her too.
There's always that question of, where are they now? Are they okay? Are they still around? Are they still with us? I guess if I met them today, I would just say, hi, how are you? This is how I turned out. I hope it's what you dreamed of. I'm just so grateful. I'm just so grateful for all of this.
Oh, see there?
When Logan started working at the hospital, it was her fellow nurses who connected the dots and helped reunite her with Nestor, who is now retired. A beautiful connection indeed. Back to you.
Connection and a friendship.
Life has a way of surprising you there.
Thank you for your time. Thanks for watching up to this stage. What do you think about this story? For me, what I've taken is this lady is very humble. You know, some people that went through something like this become angry. Most of them, or some of them, will be angry. Why? But she's so grateful and she's happy. And I'm sure if she can see her real parents in front of her, like she said, she'll ask them, how are you doing? I hope you are proud of me. If you are someone that has been adopted, or if you have someone that has been rejected that way, and you come across this video, I hope you take something from this lady, how humble she is, how grateful she is, because even if the parents, maybe if they do not take that decision and leave her there, she might not be in the position that she is now. I remember before I left Ghana, a lady gave birth and dumped it on one of my friends, a guy that he was the one who impregnated her. But he keep insisting that he wasn't the one. No one believed him. I was the only one behind him. The parents said that my friend's mom said, I will look after the child. They look after him up to when he was like in secondary school. Then the real dad came. They did DNA test. And that was the real dad. My friend was in the dad. But one thing I keep telling him, and up to today, he always remind me is, I said, it's human being. That baby is human being. One day, you don't know who will look after you. I end my case here. Thank you so much. If you know this will help someone, like I said, please share it. If you are new and you like stories like this and anything that goes on in Africa, please subscribe and stay with us. See you soon. Bye bye. God bless you.